Hello, my name is Leslie, and I just wanted to say thank you for coming to my channel and listening to me read one of my poems. And this one is called Disguised. Disguised. Because it is the only day of the year you can wear a costume, complete with a mask, and knock on a stranger's door and ask for something without them calling 911 or eyeing you with suspicion, as though you were a monster who wants to rob a house for some cash to score your next bag of dope. Because the candy corn and miniature bag of M&Ms and an orange plastic pumpkin with a black drawn-on face is more acceptable than carrying a bag of dope in your purse or crammed in your back jean pocket. Because they will first look in your jean pocket, you come up with a better place to hide it, where they will never find it unless they book you and you're forced to squat and cough. You never like this part. Naked and cold with eyes of strangers ripping you apart like wrappers from candy. Because it's so much easier to walk around with the mask of a monster, with one eye, bloody lips, and warts, than to take the mask off and be terrified at the face staring back at you. Because that face staring back at you looks worse than the mask with your bloodshot eyes, swollen lips from a punch in the face, and red blotches and sores from the poison in your skin. Because the mask covers up the empty black sockets that once were your clear blue eyes. You wish every day were Halloween. The mask looks so much better on you than the face you see in the mirror. You would rather be a monster in disguise than exposed. I just wanted to say that a lot of stuff that I write is coming from a persona. In that poem, a lot of stuff is obviously made up. I've never been to jail, which obviously people in my audience that have been, I'm not knocking that down. I'm not saying anything bad about it. I'm just saying that in my poem, that's never happened to me, where I had to go into a jail and squat and cough and do all of that, and thank God for that. And for anybody that's had to do that, my heart goes out to you. I just wanted to say that. And I also don't come from a place where I pretend to know what it's like to go through something like that. Like I said, I'm just using a persona and telling a story hopefully somebody else can relate to. And a lot of my poems do particularly describe my specific experience. This one does not. It was a poetry prompt when I went to grad school, and we had to use every stanza had to begin with the word because. And it just came to me, and the Halloween theme came to me, and it just kind of grew from there. But thank you for listening to my poem, and I really appreciate any time that you give to my channel. And if you could subscribe, that would be great. Thank you. You have a great day.